All right, guys, we're going to do just a quick review of what we learned in Math Club the last couple months. And it's an activity that we did in Math Club really quickly, but I'm going to give you a chance today to do it for yourself. So just a review of our two math words, perimeter and area. So remember, the perimeter is the distance around, or how much it measures around the outside of something. Remember, we talked about the rim of something being the outside, like the rim of a cup. Like if this were my glass that I was drinking out of, the rim would be up here. So it's just around the outside. So the perimeter is around the outside. The area is the space inside. So to find the area, we measure the space inside. To measure the perimeter, we measure just the outside. Okay, so this is one of the pages that you're going to do, and I'm going to do the first problem with you just to re-energize your brain so that you remember. Okay, so the perimeter of this shape is going to be the outside. So I'm just going to trace the perimeter here. Oops, I went off my line. Tracing. Okay, so the perimeter is the outside. So I know how much the outside measures pretty easily by counting. So let's look. This is 1, 2. So this side is 2. This side is, hopefully you're saying to yourself, 3. This bottom is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. This end is 1. This little part here is 2. Oops. So I can write it, and then this little part is 1. So if we count up all of those numbers, that's our perimeter. So 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 2 more is 10, plus 1 is 11, plus 3 is 14. So our perimeter here is 14. Okay, let's cross out my 5 so it doesn't confuse you. And that was just the outside, okay? So we measured the boxes on the outside. Now for our area, that's going to be this whole inside part. And this is easy. All we have to do is count the boxes, because the boxes are taking up the space on the inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our area here is 8. Okay, so go ahead and do that with all of these other shapes. The perimeter is probably the trickiest on the funny shaped pieces. So make sure that you're counting carefully and that you get all the sides. Then after you get that done, we're going to do the dog yard. Do you guys remember the dog yard? Follow the directions. Cut out the dog, the house, the bone, and the bowl. You might want to color them first, make them really pretty, and do good cutting on the lines here. Okay, then next, place the items on your grid paper. So the next page is your grid paper. Okay, you're just going to stick them there, and it says to leave some space between the objects. Do not glue them down at first. Okay, you might want to decide different places of where you want to try them out for your yard. Once you think what you have is the best, draw a fence for the dog's yard. So like this is the example that we showed during Math Club. Okay, that the oops, I can't show you the top of the fence. There we go. So this is what somebody decided to make their yard like. All right. So you're going to do that. So once you decide, you're going to draw in pencil, then marker your yard. Then you are going to glue down your dog house and your dog and your bone. And if you want to add some extra stuff in there to be creative, that would be great. And then you're going to find the area and the perimeter of the yard. And you're going to write that on the yard somewhere. So at the bottom, you're going to write area. And then you are going to write perimeter, or you can just write an A, or for perimeter you can write a P and equals, okay? And let's see, what else do we have here? Oops, I'm going to go back. Okay, and that's it. So make sure, oh, then actually you write your area and perimeter here. So that would be good. So you don't have to write it on the paper. Write your area and perimeter here. And then make sure in your very best handwriting that you answer these questions. All right. I hope that you have fun using what we learned at Math Club.